100 strong, 100 strong. What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out.
Brush, apply the brush, brush, apply the brush, brush, apply the brush, yeah, brush, apply the brush.
Hey, Busters, see them boys rolling, and it looking like the Busta is swollen. So it's been some very interesting news going across the internet saying that, a lot of y'all favorite rappers, not one of mine, a lot of y'all favorite rappers are downloads, you know what I'm saying? Or tops or power bottoms or some shit like that, right? Or they like big booty boys, man. That's what's going on out here. And the people who telling these stories seem to have some type of relationship with the celebrities that they telling stories about. All right, so it was an interview with a bodyguard, man. He go by the name of Big Homie CC. It was on Cam Capone. And that video was very interesting to me and alarming at the same goddamn time. I'm going to let it play. I'm going to get into it, and we'll be back.
I seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh, yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Super Zest Monster.
Wait a minute. Did he just call Busta Rhymes a zest monster? Oh, shit, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't never heard that one before. He already started off this video, with some damning statements. A zest monster. Let's continue.
For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, we got to bring some we got to bring some, what they call them, I'm not going to say it on here. They call them fun boys. They'll say, we got to have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Because,
Wait a minute. So it's a gang of people that know about this. Nobody got no type of footage. Is anybody blackmailing Busta? That makes me think that. Is anybody blackmailing Busta Rhymes and other celebrities? A lot of people was worried about Puff Daddy having tapes. But let's continue with this, and I'll be back.
I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things. You feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan. You feel me?
All right, so he said being around him, you hear things. And without evidence, is that what we have here? We have he say, she say. We can't go off of that, brother. You got to come correct, man. But let's continue to listen.
Tell me, like, every cookout she playing at, all his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack playing that. Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with, he was a gay dude, super cool, feel me, good guy. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them.
He stayed with them, but what happened? Now, you already admitted that you were not Busta Rhymes security guard, so you really don't have too many evidence markers. You only have hearsay. He say and she say, right? But he did say something quite interesting, man. He said Busta Rhymes wanted to kick with an openly gay man, badly. He wanted to hang out with him. Hey, he's a funny guy, man. I like his attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, bring him over here to the section. To where they left and the gay man was with him. They ended up leaving and he stayed with Busta Rhymes, according to Big Homie CC.
He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like,
Nah.
if you in the mix, bro, if you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this, bro.
He said, this is common knowledge, man. And the thing is, do you ever want to be a security guard for a celebrity again? If you ever hit hard times, rock bottom, do you ever want to get back into the security field? Because you out here spilling secrets that don't look good. And that's what I think about all these bodyguards that's coming out here, man. We got Puffy bodyguards. We got his bodyguard, R. Kelly bar. Just everybody's bodyguard is out here spilling the truth, man. And you know what I get from that? It's not good to have niggas around you. You get a gang of niggas, they gonna start talking. Sooner or later, they gonna want to get rich, man. They don't think they made enough. They got some dirt on you. They want to tell your story without your knowledge and stuff like that. But that's what it end up as. It's like you can't do business with blacks, man. They fucked up. We fucked up, y'all, as a people. If you're getting paid by him or somebody else, ain't nowhere in hell you should be out here telling stuff like this. Should keep that shit, let it go to your grave, man, like the OG Hugh Hefner, man, like the real OG Hugh Hefner.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How can we think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Good question, Cam Capone. Why haven't nobody else really stepped up except for the black security guards? You know what I'm saying? Where the white guys at? Where the guys that we can believe? People that have like no interest in the shit. The gay people keeping secrets, but the security guards are telling them. Ain't that kind of crazy?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section. They at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matter most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like this girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like what? Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody.
All right, man. He said something that was interesting. He said when you go out with these celebrities, a lot of them, it's all men in the section. Never no females in the section. Never no thotties, no strippers, nothing like that in the section. It's just all men. All right, but he also said that Busta Rhymes goes haywire, right? When women do stuff to him. I'm just gonna keep it real. I have seen video footage of Busta Rhymes going ballistic over females touching him. And it didn't sit right with me then, and it don't sit right with me now. Let me just start off by saying that. So I kind of believe this guy. This guy might got some type of truth to what he's saying. I'm going to show y'all that video of Busta Rhymes going ballistic on a female. I got to turn the music down a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, because they playing music in the background. I don't want to get a copyright from a record label. But here's the video footage. It shows Busta Rhymes walking through, I don't know, a venue or an airport or something like that. And the woman touches his ass right there. And he, pow! Bitch be gone. He hit her with the bitch be gone, y'all. Check it out again, man. He hit her with the bitch be gone with the raid, man, with the road spray. She smacked his ass. He turned around and barely gave a look, man. He's up. Who the fuck gets that upset, though, man? It would have been better if Busta Rhymes would have been a male and, he did something like maybe just talk to her. Say, why did you do that? That's not right. It would have came off more manly of him doing it like that than to react like a female and actually throw a drink. Females throw drinks. So that is a woman's tendency. And I know a lot of y'all probably say, Lo, you upset with Busta Rhymes because he said some discouraging things about African Americans. He is of Jamaican descent. And yeah, that could be true. Maybe I just don't like this guy, man. I don't like his style. I don't like the way he walk. I don't like the way he talk. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? But here's the video proof right here of Busta Rhymes acting like a bitch to a female that just smacked him on his ass. Bow. Who does that, man? You know what I'm saying? I believe this homie got some skeletons in the closet. I definitely believe that. All right, so I like digging into Claudia's back. So I'm gonna bring up what Claudia Jordan had to say. I notice a lot of black media, they protect our superstars, man. Nobody wanted to believe Puffy was doing things until they actually had to get slapped in the face with the video footage. I believed he was doing those things because multiple people were saying it, and not just crazy folk like Jaguar Wright. It was just all type of people that were saying things about Puffy and other celebrities, and you hear those rumors. Some of them have some type of fact to them. Now, they got to change the way that they move when they start hearing those rumors about themselves. If they don't, then it could be a lot of fact to it. But let's listen to what Claudia Jordan had to say about Busta Rhymes throwing that drink in that woman's face.
Busta Rhymes, right? It's a big debate, you know, throwing the drink. Now, some people are saying he did right. And then other people are kind of saying, like, you know, if the roles were reversed and a man grabbed like Ice Spice's booty, then it would be a whole Me Too revival. What are your thoughts on that?
So we talked about this today on the Breakfast Club about Busta Rhymes. You know, he should feel safe when he's not public where no one's grabbing his private parts. People need to keep their hands to themselves. You know, I do think we like to make fun of men if they complain if it comes from a woman, but I think we got to keep the same energy. Yeah, I think he was right to feel violated. He was.
Right.
So he was right to pour that fucking drink in that woman's face, Claudia, because she made a mistake. He was right. You know what I'm saying? What about believe women, trust women, and protect women, right? The main part of that is protect women. Now, that lady, yeah, she was wrong, out of pocket, out of line, but it would have been a better look if Busta Rhymes would have turned around and said, "Why'd you do that? That's not right. You shouldn't do that. I didn't ask you to do that." And turned his ass back around and walked off like it was nothing. He made it a whole spectacle by doing that. He could have gave her a hug and said, "Smile, take a picture, a selfie." Don't do that no more. We don't like that. You know, it been a better look for Busta Rhymes, but he's a bitch ass nigga who like big booty boys. So of course he got very emotional. And this ain't the first time, because I seen another video, man. I think he was getting off a boat and some shit like that happened to him, and he went ballistic. So that guy was right, man. That guy, big homie CC, he was right. Busta Rhymes do go ballistic on females for whatever reason, right? So I ended up watching the Star Report, man. Shout out to Star. And big homie CC called in. He called in the Star. Let's hear what he got to say.
Well, listen. Now, I don't know you. I don't know if what you're saying has any merit to it, but I am entertaining the bullshit. You're out of Chicago?
Yes, sir. I'm from Chicago.
Okay, and you were or are a body.
Chicago nigga out here snitching, man, telling on the celebrities. They ain't gonna hire no more Chicago niggas for bodyguards now. Big homie CC, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Bodyguard to the celebrities?
Yes, sir. Documented. You know, I can send receipts if you need me to.
Okay, well, I'm going to put my information on the screen, but go ahead and take it away, man. Tell us about Busta Rhymes ordering alleged big butt boys in the VIP section. Have you held him down? Were you his personal bodyguard? Give us some background here.
So when this took place, I was bodyguarding for a guy, Don Benjamin, off America's Next Top Model.
Okay.
So I was with him and a group of people, and we ended up at a nightclub where Busta Rhymes was. He was there. He had a section there.
Okay.
Our sections ended up being next to each other, and one of the guys that was with us, a little lawyer dude, black guy, preppy, clean-cut dude, but, you know, he made it clear that he was a openly gay man. And he was perplexed to how Busta was so excited to talk to him. He invited him into the section.
Okay.
And his team they walled him off from us. So I'm looking like, well, this guy met up with us as we came outside, so he wasn't with our initial group.
Okay.
When we were at a boat party previous to that.
So I'm like, well, I like to usually have a whole crowd come together and lead together. But no, he was staying with Busta, and Busta wanted him to be there.
Okay, so now this is just one occurrence, or did you see this take place with Busta Rhymes on a few occasions? Because
I'm glad Star asked that, man, because you were not his bodyguard. So how do you know it wasn't just the pureness of the gay nigga? You know, just because when you reach a certain plateau in life, sexuality doesn't matter to you, right? Like you start doing business with homosexuals. You know, you start being a presence. You might have to go to a gay wedding or something of some clients. You never know, man. Maybe the lawyer was doing such a wonderful job. Busta may have already heard of him. So now bring him over here, man. I want him to do these documents for me. You know, do some legal work. We don't know what the hell was going on. You just going off of assumption. You wasn't there when they were having sex in the room. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I believe it. Busta Rhymes, like I said, he's too evil to females. He's too mean to them.
said in your interview on Camp Capone News, he said, this is common knowledge. Everybody knows this. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, all of the promoters, because, you know, the promoters are usually the people who call me to hire me when they book a talent to come to the.
I bet they ain't calling you no more, big homie CC. It's plenty of big fish in the sea. You know what I'm saying? The bodyguard are celebrity figures, man. Your ass talk too much, Goofy. You probably fucked up the rest of your life, your business. Who knows, man? You know, you got to change your name now. Definitely, because don't nobody want to be around nobody named CC. That's a nigga. Talking about other niggas is gay. All right.
City.
Right.
So the promoters had told me this years ago about him. You know, I had just never seen it for myself. Ever since I came out saying this, there are a lot of people in my inbox with their own story about him. One guy telling me Busta paid all my bills for a year, moved me to.
See, hearsay, man. He say, she say, right? All right. It was a woman who called on to this same show, ladies and gentlemen. It was a young lady who called on.
Well, I've actually met Busta Rhymes. I'm assuming you have too.
I met him one time. One time. We were in the club.
You've met a lot of celebrities. I have met him in person, and I can tell you with certainty that this is false.
False?
Absolutely.
Okay. Good.
I have homosexual friends. I have transgender friends. I have bisexual friends. I myself am bisexual. I have an amazing gaydar. He doesn't have a gay bone in his body.
Wait a minute. Did she just say her gaydar tells her that he's not gay? Ain't that something, man? So we go off of feelings, and a lot of times going off of feelings is wrong. So this lady could totally be wrong about Busta Rhymes, or she could be right about Busta Rhymes. She says she has gaydar. So she know when a nigga gay. And I hate people who think they got gaydar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead on. Because everybody is potentially gay to them. That's probably nice to them. Or that's probably a good person. Oh, he's gay. You tell him a sob story, he might cry. Does that make you gay? All right, let's continue.
He tried to sleep with me the first day I met him.
Okay.
There's no way. And because he confused me with a groupie. And I understand, I was around a bunch of groupies. This was 14 years ago. We were in a club in New York. It was Sunday. It was a hip hop night.
Okay.
He was tall. I'm 6 foot. So he was about 6'3". Okay. And at the time, I think he was in his 30s, maybe late 30s. And when I looked at him,
wait a minute. This chick say she's 6 foot. Busta Rhymes tried to sleep with her the first night she met him, right? That kind of makes sense. And it kind of goes to the argument that Busta Rhymes could be gay, man. Because this woman is tall as fuck. Like, goddamn, that got to be a nigga, right?
I was like, oh, okay. You're a stranger, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I saw him on, everybody sees him as a celebrity, but I don't sleep with strangers. And so he was just so horny and like so like looking to have sex with a woman. And there was a lot of girls with like chains on their neck. There were triplets, and there was a lot of prostitutes and things like that looking for celebrities. He's not gay. I don't know who made this shit up, but I just want to mention, because you have a really great conversation going.
Okay.
There's an obsession with people accusing people of things that are not true. Like they called Sierra. There's an obsession with calling women.
All right, so we're gonna back off of that a little bit. But in moral of the story, she's saying that she's a 6 foot tall woman that met Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes was like, you know, really, really horny. You know, he might have been off the ecstasy or something. I wonder would he would have let a woman slap him on the ass that night. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his ass was hurting, and that's why he didn't want that woman smacking his ass that particular time, right? Because this woman clearly says that Busta Rhymes was like a fucking sexual deviant. He was so horny. He wanted to sleep with any and everybody. And she said, no. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just here for the show. But anyway, man, tell me what y'all think about this whole entire situation. Do you think that Busta Rhymes is around here picking up big booty boys? You know what I'm saying? It's like that song, Hey Busters, see them boys rolling, and it looking like the pussy is swollen.
I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure. I apply the pressure.